Hey everybody, bringing you another gun for today. Uh, this is an AMT AutoMag II, 22 rimfire, 22 Win Magnum. Interesting pistol. Got it from a good friend of mine. He is a collector of small caliber pistols, mainly the kinds that are used in competitions and sorts like that. He even owns a baby mag, and I think they only made about 1,000 of those, maybe 10,000. All I know is a rare gun. Little back history on this: AMT makes fairly tight guns, tight for people to use it for plinking or competition. Use I wouldn't call it a race gun, more of a precision gun, and this thing is incredibly accurate. I mean, the glowed the painted front sight, the fully adjustable rear sight, the fact of the weight of it really lends it to be a very nice firing gun. Got two magazines here. They hold, I believe, 8 rounds apiece. We'll just put them off to the side because we don't need them right now. This is a condition 1 gun. It will not fire with the safety off, but you have to cock back the hammer. But let's cover breaking the gun down, as I've said in the video, and we'll go through there. It's a little bit unique gun. If you've ever owned Smith & Wesson second generation or third generation stainless steel handguns, the breakdown's pretty similar to that, pretty similar to 1911. Not exactly the same as all of them, but pretty similar. So first thing we'll do, cock it back. We got to get this pin out of here. So what we got to do is pull the slide back and lock it right there. And if I can get a good view of it, you should be able to see a pin in there. There it is. That has to be pushed out. Now, the trick to that is hold the slide very tightly or it will snap down on your finger. And it hurts. There it goes. There we go. Pin is released. And just slide it forward. Be extra cautious not to pull the trigger, because this hammer comes down, you're going to have to pretty much fully disassemble this gun to reset all the pins. When you're cleaning it, pretty easy. Get right into slides there, right inside there. This pin right here falls out. It always points the same direction, but it can accidentally go in the wrong way. So make sure you put that in correctly. We're going to put that off to the side. Now we have the slide. Pretty basic. It disassembles pretty similar to 1911. You press this in, turn the barrel lug. There we go. You got your pin there, your spring pin. Take the spring out. And the guide rod won't come out the front. You just take it out the rear. And then you take your barrel lug there. And we take the barrel out. Pretty simple, straightforward. Interesting feature with these guns. They're changed from the first generation to the second, or the AutoMag 1. Well, they're not called AutoMag 1s. They're called AutoMags. And the second generation here, the AutoMag II. Impossible to see here, but in this chamber here, let me see if I have any spare brass. It'll be very hard to see, but you see these little dots here? The first generation suffered issues with the casing not fully ejecting from here. Part of that being it would seal up against the entire chamber there. So they added holes in here for the gas to go around and pushed back on the brass so it can properly be ejected back out. But it's pretty neat. It's hard to see them in there, but it's in there. I did take apart this gun earlier to clean it. I don't shoot it very often. This is, I mean, for what my buddy did to me is essentially a gift at this point. But, oh yeah, let's go back and reassemble it. But anyways, obviously with these guns, clean the classic areas, the rails. down in here. A lot of crud likes to build up in here, especially up in here on the bolt face or slide face. But essentially just clean all that stuff, your spring, clean that, guide rod, go through all the basics. Anyways, it goes back together essentially as it came apart. Put the barrel back in. Alright, we get the guide rod back in there. Put it right back up on that face there. And where were you at? There you go. Lug. Make sure this notch is how it lines up in there. Let's see, make sure that. There we go. It's hitting on the rod. All right. Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I gotta put the spring in there first, anyways. Keeps it off the barrel lug there. We put the slide back in there. Put that in there. Put our pin back on. Fun activity. Working that over. There we go. We have a fully assembled slide. Make sure you don't forget to put the pin in, facing in the right direction. Simple way of seeing that. There, I know it's not focused, but you can see the cutout right there. That allows this little piece to go through. So basically, make sure everything's lined up correctly. And what we're going to be aiming for, we'll try to line up. You see right there, that is where the barrel goes through. So we got to line that up. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Make sure that's lined up. Put the pin right on in. All right. And then we slide it all the way back to where that got out of focus there. And we just slide, basically you slide it right up to where the slide lock goes in. And lock it back. Make sure everything looks correct on there. I don't like dry firing guns too much, so I'll put the safety down. The safety has a block on there, as you can see. Like I said, it will only fire with the cock back. So, but yep, that's basically it. That is what it takes to disassemble and reassemble. Cleaning's a breeze. It's straightforward. It's a stainless steel gun, so not much is needed. These guns are fairly tight. I found about this one in particular, after about 50 rounds, probably even less than that, probably right around 50 rounds, it starts to get a little finicky. It'll start to jam up a little bit. Like I said, these guns were made for plinking and used for competitions by a lot of people. So I'll put some video up here in a minute of me shooting it, because it is a fun gun to shoot, even though it's a 22 Magnum. It has a little bit of oomph behind it, and it puts out a nice little fireball every time it shoots, and that's always fun. Anyways, we'll put the video up here, and I appreciate you all stopping by, and we'll see you next time.